What's up, witches and warlocks? Puma Fist here. It's a late Tuesday evening. As you can see, we've had a bunch of rain, a bunch of crazy weather, so my weeds are growing. They're even popping up, as you can see there. In between my pavers. Oh God, I can see what I'm doing this weekend. Gonna be doing a bunch of weed eating. Anyway. Just haven't touched base for a moment, but let's get into something that I want to talk about, right? This is something that's driving me nuts right now in Dungeons and Dragons. Power scaling. Now, I'm sure some of you guys, have come across this before. Power scaling in Dungeons and Dragons is bullshit. And I'll give you the example in case you don't know what I'm talking about. All right, while you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, you're, let's say, 3 first level characters, right? You run across a band of goblins. There's 5 goblins. They all got 4 hit points. And, between you and your group, your 3 players, you got maybe 30, right? But the goblins can do, on average about 6 points a round, and they can use tactics. So there's a real threat there, right? Like at first level, they can use their pack tactics, right? They're the only race in Dungeons and Dragons that gets pack tactics. They can do that, and they can work to give themselves advantage. So they're probably going to hit you, and there's a good chance you might take up the 6 points of whack. This could be really lethal for 3 first level characters, right? Now, those same 3 first level characters all make it to 2nd level. Now they got 12 hit points. They run across some more goblins. Another pack of goblins, right? According to D&D, with CRs and stuff like that, you're supposed to increase the power level of those said goblins. Now, I don't agree with this at all. My personal opinion is, right, as the players progress in power and get more skilled, they get more abilities, they're able to do more cool shit, right? Things like the goblins, or let's say the bandits on the road, the random orcs or whatever, that are all 1 CR, maybe less than a fucking, half a CR, right? They should stay consistent. Why do they power scale with the fucking party? What's the point of the players getting more powerful if everything that you're going to throw at them is at an equal level? Now, that's not to say that you can't throw things at the party that are supposed to be an equal level, right? But it shouldn't be every motherfucking encounter. This is the problem that I run into with a lot of DMs. They think, okay, my party, I've got 4 players, they're all 5th level. So according to the DMG, where I'm supposed to be giving them a CR rating, right, for challenges, every encounter that they're going to run across is a fucking CR6. Because, the fucking 4 5th level fucking characters should be able to handle a CR6. No! That's a fucking deadly encounter every single fucking time you run this shit. And that's the problem where DMs come into this. They do it all the time. They do it for every encounter. There should be times where the players run across bandits, right? Let's take for example, if you got a party of 4 5th level characters, they run across a party of bandits that are up to something, right? They should be able to wipe the floor with them, and that shouldn't be a problem. They shouldn't have to expend resources. This shouldn't be a big thing. It should be a role-playing thing. It should be a story thing. Why are these bandits doing this? Why are your 4 5th level characters running across these bandits? What are they doing? It should help, strengthen the plot or something like that. And it also lets the players feel like badasses because they can mop the floor with these clowns. That's the way you should run fucking games. And then you throw the big, hard, like challenging monsters at the players when it's like a critical point where they're actually in a fight to the death. But it shouldn't be every single goddamn encounter they run across. This is so infuriating. I can't tell you how annoying this is. I've been getting back into playing a lot lately, and this keeps coming up over and over and over and over again. Every fucking DM is the same goddamn way. This is actually why I just got back into DMing, because let me tell you, this shit's not happening at my table. Every fucking encounter is like a fucking deadly encounter. No! Every single fucking encounter, we have to expend all of our fucking resources as players, and then we gotta take a fucking long rest before we can do anything again, because we don't have any fucking spell slots left, we don't have any fucking action surges left, we don't have anything left. And we're all fucking beat up. We're all beat up and almost near death. Or, in fact, some of us, like in the games that I've been playing, dude, some of us have been dropping, like left and right, just on random encounters on the road. No! This is not how the fucking game is supposed to be played. It's not how the game is supposed to be played. A lot of the encounters that you have, even where you're rolling dice and you're fighting, should be fluff. Right? But they should be encouraging progressing the story. Like I said, there's no problem with your super powerful characters running across a bunch of low-level fucking bandits, right? And kicking the shit out of them. If your players are smart and, you know, you've actually created a fucking story, your players are going to fucking question these guys before just murdering them all outright. And you know, figuring out that they'll get a tidbit of information about the fucking plot that they're on or something like that. That's the way encounters should go in D&D. Not everything should be a fucking fight to the death. I can't tell you how boring it is getting into a goddamn game, right? And you're going to play for 4 hours on a fucking Saturday. And 3 hours of that is this fucking slog from this random fucking encounter that the DM came up with that's at the exact same power level that you are, and it takes forever to get through the fucking combat. Fuck that. You know why DMs do that? Because they don't know how to fucking tell stories. They don't know how to fucking tell stories. That's it. You know? They don't know how to create a game that engages the players into getting to do something. Their fucking de facto is, you know, their go-to is, well, let me just throw something at them and let them roll dice for fucking 4 hours. No. I want a fucking story. I want a game, right? I can't tell you how often this happens. And it's pathetic, and it needs to stop. Puma Fist at his tables doesn't do this. Anyway, that's my fucking late night weed growing fucking Tuesday rant. Puma Fist out.